Okay, guys, we're gonna continue. See what happens next. See where this game takes us. I think we're going to Saudi Arabia. I ain't never been there before myself, so if I can live there vicariously through this video game, well, maybe I can lie and go out to the bar and tell a woman I've been there before.
How that lost its missiles.
Old news. An accounting error.
Uh-oh.
The missiles. You didn't lose them, did you?
Angry, Mr. Thornton? Because of what happened in Saudi Arabia.
Oh, I love your yellow shirt. Well, that was weird. Saudi Arabia. Safe house.
Mike, can you read me? I'm getting lots of interference.
I made it to Saudi Arabia, sir. I'm at the safe house.
I guessed that much. See any shadowy agents in trench coats at the airport?
I haven't been to the airport.
No, sir, I don't think so.
I look Saudi,
That
don't
was
I?
a joke, Mike. But stay on your toes anyway. Finding
Do I not
Shahid is
look
your
Saudi?
primary objective. Trouble is, we don't know his location, but we have 3 leads. An arms dealer, Najri, is believed to have sold the missiles to Shahid, and he's currently operating in Saudi Arabia. If you can intercept him, maybe you can tell you where Shahid is.
They don't give me
or
any
guide you to the
options,
missiles.
dude. Like,
Do you have
seriously.
anything else on Nazri?
Nothing more than what's in his dossier.
Is this because of the
If you manage
difficulty
to make
level I
any
picked?
contacts
I
and
don't
find
know.
out more, we'd welcome
It's
it.
really bothering me. Every time I've
We
gone
also
to
tracked
this
down the location of an airfield Shahid used in the past. If
conversation
you can
option,
sneak in
it
and
picks it
plant a
for
listening
me.
device, we may be able to track flight Shahid is using to move through Saudi Arabia.
And the third lead?
We've got the coordinates of an Al-Samad detention camp.
Is that an
Also used as a
Xbox?
stockpile for weapons. We suspect the missiles may be stored there.
Is there any way to be sure the missiles are there?
Not at this time. The area is dug into the side of a canyon, and getting reliable satellite imagery when sandstorms aren't blowing has been almost
Nice
impossible.
ferns and plants.
We'll want you to go in alone, recon the area, and shut down the radar and communications. Once that's down, we can call in air support and hit the camp hard.
No pressure.
And no backup. Get used to it.
Oh,
It's the
did you hear
job.
that?
You check out your new home yet? It's got some perks you might be interested in.
Full security system?
A computer with a hub connection so fast you'll feel like you're going back in time.
What, to the Stone Age? Please.
You can do dossier research, encrypted emails, and if need be, access some of the weapons dealers in the area. That'll be done on your own dime, however, using whatever funds you can find in Saudi Arabia.
So that irritating
I
and
understand,
cheap.
sir.
And I
We
would have
wouldn't
said
want to have a
cheap.
protocol tied to any weapons trafficking.
Doesn't
in
let
the
me do
Middle East.
anything.
Exactly. There's also a weapons locker in the main living area. Open it up, help yourself, but use the ammo and armor you think suits the mission. When you're ready to head out, just use the front door or access the missions from the main terminal. I'll have already uploaded all the mission specs to your PDA. You can review them at any time.
Like that shit.
Alright.
Is that dot matrix?
Is that it? Westridge. Great. Home sweet home.
Email. Alright, it's from me to Tang. Mike, I'm guessing Wester's already gave you the lecture about not using agency funds on high profile assassination missions. Aside from what's in your safe house, you'll have to make use of whatever you can borrow, swipe, or steal. If you need supplies, try the clearinghouse. It's a black market internet exchange. There's a seller named Mongoose who should be able to provide you with the basics while you're in Saudi Arabia. And speaking of stealing, a contact of mine in the US government just dug up a Al Samad slush fund buried in a Jordanian bank. I've enclosed the login credential and password and attachment. Just download the data, and a self-extricating executable will transfer the funds your way. And do it soon, before the government amateurs finish filling the proper paperwork to seize the account for themselves. Keep an eye out for any other funds you can abscond during your mission. We're not worried about journalists and investigators following money trails in circles around the globe, as long as their search never takes them to Alpha Protocol. Okay. clearinghouse. Alright, I got $7,500. What do I currently own? I don't even know. I think I should get a machine gun though. Or maybe a shotgun. Or an assault rifle. I'm gonna get that. And I can't really afford anything else. Shot pads. First aid kit. Ephedrine spike. Get a couple of these. Bonus objective for arms dealer mission. Good enough. Good enough, buddy. Alright, I gotta get out of here. Let's go out and do what we gotta do. Look at that bathtub. I can customize them. Should I put a beard on him? Maybe that would behoove us. Would it not behoove us while we're here? Put a full beard on him. Alright, here we go. Get me out of this hole. Alright, let's see, armor. What can I pick? Okay. That's a 1. Turn TV on. Okay. Let's find out what's going on in the world.
Senator Patrick Darcy unveiled new legislation aimed at cleaning up the federal government by greatly restricting lobbyists' access to legislators.
The bill, called the People Over Rich Corporations Act, or PORC Act, will prohibit lobbyists from contributing to election campaigns and require anyone affiliated with the corporation to stay 500 feet or more away from any member of the legislative branch.
Opponents of the bill have labeled it a draconian offense against free speech and so laughably unenforceable as to render it a farce. Senator Darcy had no comment for INN. Should American businesses be compensated if conflict arises in Asia? Legislation being discussed on Capitol Hill would assist with relocation costs for operations based in countries considered hostile to the United States. Detractors in both parties have attacked the bill as a massive bailout for companies that have outsourced American jobs. China and India are the largest destinations for offshore operations.
Ain't that the truth, buddy?
Manufacturing to software development being produced overseas for American businesses. Tensions continue to rise in the Far East as Taiwanese President Ronald Sung's independence rally approaches. The controversial politician has the Chinese government worried that he will formally declare independence, an action that would almost certainly lead to war.
High-level White House sources have told INN News that should China attempt to forcibly block a Taiwanese move for independence,
I like
the
this
US Navy
game.
will take, quote, any and all
It's up on
measures to
current
prevent
events,
Chinese
people.
aggression.
Definitely is.
On a goodwill tour of Africa, issued a statement urging all
These
parties to
are
remain
all
calm.
one-day possible scenarios.
Diplomacy prevailed. In Washington today, Senator Patrick Darcy unveiled new legislation aimed at cleaning up the federal government by greatly restricting lobbyists' access to legislators.
The bill, called the People Over Rich Corporations Act, or PORC Act, will prohibit lobbyists
Wouldn't that
from
be nice?
contributing to election campaigns and require anyone
Never
affiliated
happened,
with the
though.
corporation to stay
How do I get
500
out of
feet
here?
or more away from any member of the legislative branch.
Opponents of the bill have labeled it a draconian.
We'll be back.